is China going to move away from their zero COVID policy anytime soon? For almost 3 years already, China has had one of the strictest COVID lockdowns and policies in the whole world. Many people are closely monitoring the situation, Chinese and foreigners. A lot of people are asking themselves, when is it gonna end? When are they going to move away from this strict policy? Today, I'm gonna share with you what my guess is on this matter. If I think that things are going to change soon, or if the measures, the policies are going to stick in place for the future. As always, welcome everyone to today's video. My name is Mark. I am in Sichuan, Chengdu, China. Before I start, I want to know, what is your opinion on this issue? Do you think China has to move away from its strict policy anytime soon? Do you think they're gonna stick with the current policy for another year or many years? Let me know in the comments below. Just finished my workout. What a nice feeling. As you see, the lockdown is lifted mostly, and many things in the city are starting to come back to normal. Gyms have opened in most of the districts here in Chengdu, and today was the first day in 3 weeks that I was able to go to the gym. Nice! So let's talk about the very important and interesting question. Will China move on from the zero COVID policy anytime soon? As most of you know, since the COVID pandemic started in 2020, China has implemented very strict measures. We have city-wide lockdowns. We have to wear masks in public areas, inside and outside. We have to get vaccinated. We have to quarantine, and many other things. Now, one can say that the zero COVID policy does actually work, because if you have a lockdown for long enough, the measures are strict enough, at some point you will get to 0 cases. But everybody, including the Chinese people and the government, knows that the impacts, the disadvantages of the zero COVID policy are really big. There's a huge impact on the economy here in China. I'm gonna talk about that in my next video. And there's also a huge impact on the people and on the society here. So the question now is, what is more favorable? Keeping the zero COVID policy with all its maybe benefits and all its disadvantages, or starting and trying to move away from it? Now, there are actually quite a lot of reasons, legitimate ones, maybe less legitimate ones, why the government doesn't want to go away from the zero COVID policy. Now, there have been quite a lot of speculations about how and when the zero COVID policy is gonna end. Some people said when the infections go down to 0. Some people said when a lot of people are vaccinated. Some people said when in foreign countries the situation gets better. Then again, some people said other situations, other guesses on when the time is going to be. But until now, already 2.5 years, almost 3 years have passed, and there have been quite a lot of disappointments. For your information, there's 2 most recent theories about how it's going to end. The first one is in October. There's quite a big and important meeting of the Communist Party here in China. They say that after this meeting, there's going to be a major change, a major shift in a lot of things, including the zero COVID policy. Another famous theory has to do with the economy here in China. It is well known that it did have a very big impact, and some people say that the economy is actually not going to be able to take it much longer. So many Chinese and foreigners speculate that the zero COVID policy has to end really, really soon. Probably next year, probably around Chinese New Year, which is in February 2023. This is like a point in time where most of the people think, okay, it has to end. Otherwise, the economic and social impacts are just going to grow too strong. However, as I said just a few moments ago, we have been disappointed quite a couple times when it comes to opening or moving away from the zero COVID policy. So the people are actually not getting or trying to not get their hopes too high. And there has actually been another quite worrying event just a couple of months ago where a Chinese health expert or official said that China is very likely going to need to keep some of the anti-COVID or COVID prevention measures for the next coming years. It was said that China is actually probably going to take until 2025 until they can totally return to a normal pre-COVID pandemic state. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's actually going to take that long or that the current policies are still going to stay that strict. Maybe there's going to be some adjustments, some changes, maybe some kind of shortened quarantine, maybe shorter lockdowns or things like that. But if it has been said this way, I have not many doubts that it's actually going to be this way. Anyways, it's really difficult to make any useful or accurate predictions about how the whole thing is going to develop and how it's going to go and when it's going to end. But in my opinion, probably not too much is going to change anytime soon. Of course, as always, I do want to know what is your opinion on that matter. What do you think? Do you think China has to move away from zero COVID policies soon? Or do you think they will stick with it for another couple of years? As always, let me know in the comments below. And now, it's already quite late. It's already 10 p.m. It's time to get home and eat dinner. If you think today's video was quite interesting, if you liked it, then I would be really happy to see your like under my video. If you want to see more interesting stories from China and the rest of the world, then do not hesitate and subscribe to my channel. I want to thank everyone for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.